Hi, how's everyone doing? Sorry if my voice is a little low, but welcome to a new series called Storytime. Storytime Monday and Tuesday, where I talk about stuff that is funny whenever I look back at it, where I talk about stories that has happened in my life. And I'm just gonna talk about it, see what you guys think. To me, whenever I look back at it, I think it was kind of funny. I think it's funny now, but at the time it was not. So we're gonna start off with this first story, where I was actually had a really bad headache. I had a really bad headache to where they actually had to send me to the hospital, and no, this was not COVID-19 or any of that. It was just a headache that just felt like someone literally grabbed a hammer and just went pow right on my head. And so I was there. I've been having the headache for quite a while, and I still went to school at the time. And then one night I fell asleep. The headache was bad, but it wasn't as bad. And then next thing you know, I wake up. I think I had to wake up because I was like thirsty or something. And the next thing you know, it feels like someone literally grabbed the hammer and just went on my head, to where I actually had to yell because of how bad it hurt. So my parents decided, this was like at like 2 in the morning or something like that, and my dad and me, he brought me to the emergency room, and oh my gosh, the pain was horrible. So what happened is we were over there just sitting down. I was sitting down. He was going over to the front desk telling about the reason what was going on. And I remember I would tell my dad, I said, it hurts really bad. And he would say, I know, they're going to help you. And so what happened was, whenever the nurse brought me, she said, okay, what's wrong with you? And I said, I got a headache. I got a really bad headache to where it feels like someone's hitting me in the head with a hammer. And then in my mind, whenever she asked that, I was like, it hurts! But I was trying to stay calm. It did not feel like I stayed calm. But, so what they did was that they sent me back to the waiting room. They put one of those wristband things on. I don't know. But, so, I remember that whenever they were bringing me in, I sat down, I laid down on the bed, and I was tired, but I didn't want to go to sleep because how bad it was. But they turned on the TV, and I was trying to look up, cartoons or nothing or stuff like that. But remember, this was nighttime, so there is no SpongeBob at 2 a.m. So what I had to do is I had to watch basketball. Shout out to the people that really love basketball. But anyways, I was staying there for a little bit. I had my phone with me, and this is whenever I actually started playing Minecraft on a daily basis. Where I actually had Minecraft on my phone, and I was really young. I think I was like 13, 12, something like that. And so I was on my phone, I was trying to get my mind off of it. And so what happened is, how you hate it whenever they say, all right, we're going to put the IV in. And to where you're like, all right, and then you're scared in the inside. And you're your blood is pumping whenever, like, you feel, whenever you see them doing that, and then just putting their fingers on there to bring the vein out. But the thing that sucked is that my vein wouldn't come out, so they had to keep doing this to where the vein would come out. But the vein wouldn't come out, which made me even more nervous, to where in my mind I was like, someone get her away from me right now. Someone get her away from me right now. But I was trying to stay calm, stay calm. I was trying to play Minecraft, but apparently whenever you're playing Minecraft on phone, it's kind of hard to play with only one hand. So what I did was I dropped the phone, and the vein finally came out. And what she did was she put that weird baby wipe or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if it's a baby wipe or just something. And then the thing that I hate the most is, all right, a stick's gonna go in your arm, okay? Well, if that doesn't, well, that makes it a lot better. So you're telling me is instead of you putting a needle in, you're just gonna put a stick in. That is freaking awesome. That makes me so much better. Go ahead, do it. I'm all yours. But she puts it in. I just go, because I don't know who likes needles. Probably the people that have lots of tattoos. But I was like, and then she puts like this type of medicine in, and this always sucks. I always hate this, to where whenever they put the medicine in, you can actually smell or taste the medicine, even though that's going through your arm. I hate that. That was annoying to me. That would always suck. And then, because of how much my head was hurting, they put another thing of medicine to where it would make me calm down. And so I was calm for a little bit. And then next thing you know, I was about to fall asleep, because now it was like 3:12, something like that. And so I was about to go to sleep, and then next thing you know, another nurse or a doctor comes in, and they're like, okay, we need to do a CAT scan. If you don't know what a CAT scan is, what they're pretty much doing is they're just scanning you on your body parts. I'm guessing that's how it works. But I was shy, and my head was hurting to where I could not talk. He's like, how old are you? And I was like, looking back at it makes me laugh. And I was trying to say I'm 13. I'm 13. And then he said, what? Because apparently all he heard was 13. And then he was like, sir, I can't understand you. You gotta speak louder. And then I go a little bit louder. I said, I'm 13. And then he goes, oh, you're 13. And then in my mind, I'm like, yeah, let's not talk about my name. Let's just get this headache out of here so I can sleep in peace. It annoyed me. But what happened is that after they did the CAT scan, I was actually weak at the moment because I was sick. So whenever I would try to stand up, I would actually need help to help me stand up, because I was so weak to where I couldn't even stand up by myself. And in my mind, I was like, oh my gosh, am I really that weak? Do I really feel that bad? And I didn't have my phone at that time. So I left my phone with my dad, and my dad was outside of the CAT scan room. So I was in there alone. So they did the CAT scan and all that. Brought me back, and then they gave me they did like an MRI, and thing that I hate about MRIs is that the noises. The noises and how long they keep you in there. I am in the MRI, about to fall asleep again. And this time, I was so close on falling asleep because I was in there for like 30 minutes. And I think it was like I was about to fall asleep after like almost 30 minutes. And as soon as I'm about to fall asleep, they were like, all right, sir, you're good. I still have the IV in my arm. So what they did is that they put some type of medicine, which honestly made my headache go away, but not all the way. And then so they bring me back to my room. I'm sitting there laying down. Once again, about to fall asleep. My dad's asking me how I'm doing. I'm like, I'm fine. Headache's kind of gone now. And because I hated it so much, I had to do it because I didn't want them to keep doing this. She said, one of the nurses comes in. She was like, "How's your headache?" And I was like, "It's getting better." But in my mind, it was like, oh man, now I got a normal migraine. So I was just trying to fake it, and I was, So what they did was they sent me back, and they gave me some medicine for it. I was relieved, and I was confused, man. I was confused. I was upset. I was in pain. I was confused because I was like, I've been having this headache for about 2 weeks now, and for some reason all it took was for them to put some type of medicine in and an MRI test for them to finally take out the headache, and now you're giving me medicine. Well, come to my surprise, the medicine is, you guessed it, antibiotics.
Oh, my favorite.
That makes me feel so much better. But anyways, that's the story on how my dumb self got to go to the hospital to get rid of my headache.